Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is Rebecca, and I got some things mixed up. I thought Sarah Boone started today. Nope. Donna Adelson starts today. The FSU law professor. They're picking a jury today. Yep. And I've got to name my little friend. He's wearing pink. He's quite the dapper little fellow, isn't he? Leave a comment down below if you have a name for my. He's going to guard the mic for me. He's my sidekick. Anyway, I do have a trial for you today. Yeah. Welcome back. This is Crafting and Crime Daily. I'm your host, Rebecca, and I recap live trials. So I thought Sarah Boone case, the suitcase murder, started today. That doesn't start until October. I had them mixed up. So Donna Adelson, that starts today. And I would tell you what that's about real quick, but there's no way to tell you what that's about real quick because it is not just real quick. They're picking a jury today. If they get a jury picked and they go into opening statements, I will make sure I cover that for you. But you know what they're going to say? Because it's the same prosecution that's been in all four. Has it been four trials? 1, 2, 3. This will be the fourth trial out of the murder of Dan Markel, the FSU law professor. Back in 2016, 15, 14. It's a long time ago. Anyway. Today, we're going to talk about the trial of Carly Gregg, a teenager. She is 15 years old, and she is being tried as an adult. And let me tell you, she looked like she was 10 in court yesterday. She looked like this angelic little schoolgirl, like this pixie haircut, this white dress, like you would have thought we were doing first communion or something. Anyway, she shot and killed her mom. So I'm going to tell you all about this. We're going to Rankin County, Mississippi for this one. I don't think I've ever done a trial out of Mississippi. So this happened just this year, March 19th of 2024. So quick trial. So they must not have much of a backlog in this city in Mississippi. Although I'm told this is very close to a city that has like the highest crime in the country, but this little town doesn't. And when I saw the body cam footage and saw the neighborhood, she lived in a really nice little neighborhood there. So on March 19th, 2024, Carly comes home from school with her mom. She and her mom come home from school, and the story's much longer than that. Let me back up a little. So Carly is she's a very, very smart kid. She scored 30 on an ACT test, and I don't know if that's good or bad. Must be really good, because I don't think that test was around when my kids were in high school. I know I'm dating myself, but they advanced her a grade, and she was in high school, and her mom was a teacher at this high school. Now, it's a couple of years before that, her parents split up. Apparently, Dad had a drug issue, and so they get a divorce. Mom and Dad get divorced, and they're still arguing over custody issues back and forth, which it has absolutely nothing to do with what happened to this case, but just a little way of background. So they get home from school that afternoon. Now, Carly that day had talked to a friend, and when she talked to that friend, the friend realized she was high, and he decided he's going to go tell her mom, because her mom was a teacher at the same school. So he has another friend of theirs, keep her occupied, so he can go tell mom, hey, mom, I think she needs help. She was high today, and because you could just tell he didn't see her do any drugs, but and she was using a burner phone, and so he ratted her out to mom. So mom's not happy. So mom drives her home. They get in the house. Carly goes to let the dogs out. Mom goes straight to Carly's bedroom and starts going through the drawers. You know, you know how moms are. And I don't know if she finds anything. Carly, when she finds out Mom is in her room, goes into Mom's bedroom, pulls a .357 Magnum out from under the mattress, hides it behind her back. And we know this because they had security cameras both outside and inside the house. There was one in the kitchen. And on that kitchen camera, I haven't seen it, but they say that she was hiding the gun behind her back from the camera. And it's not a camera that they found right away. It surfaces later on in the case. So she walks into her bedroom and shoots her mom twice in the head, once in the neck, once in the head. Her mom's name was Ashley, had recently married a guy named Heath Smylie. So Ashley Smylie, 40 years old, dead on the floor. So now Carly goes back out, gets her mom's cell phone, enters her mom's password, and texts her stepfather, Heath, says, "Hey, when you coming home, honey?" He's like, "I've got a few more minutes. I'll be there soon." So she's texting her friends, FaceTiming her friends, has a girlfriend come over. "Hey, you want to see a dead body? Come on over." The girl comes over with her dad. Dad waits in the car. She goes in, shows her to the dead body, and says, "I had six rounds, 3 for Mom. I got 3 left for my stepdad, and he's on his way home. You should probably wait outside." So her friend waits outside, hears 3 gunshots or a couple of gunshots, and Carly comes running out of the house, and they both run, jump over the backyard fence, and disappear. Meanwhile, Heath has been shot. He had come home. He's been shot and grazed. Luckily, not fatally shot. So he calls 911, and they find her pretty quickly. They find Carly pretty quickly. So that's opening statements. Well, prosecution's opening statement. Defense gets up, and I'm like, what's the defense here? Hello. Well, what do you think? Mental health. Yes. Carly had a mental health issue. Now, she didn't get into specifics, but from watching some other videos, I know that she was on a drug called Lexapro and had recently been put on that and taken off of something else. I'm very curious about what the something else was that she was taken off of and what her psychiatric issues actually are. Because Lexapro is for depression and anxiety. And it's sort of a one of those catch-all drugs. Like if you're not, let's just give them like Lexapro. Just give her Lexapro. It should work. Anyway. So suffering from mental illness. Okay, interesting. All right, so let's just get right into the witnesses. First witness is Kevin Collins, the sheriff dispatcher, and here is the Heath Smylie's call to 911. He is hysterical. Here it is.
What's the location of your emergency? What's up? Your daughter tried to shoot you? Yeah. Where is she at? She ran away. How old is she? 14. 14? Okay, ma'am, stay on the phone. Ma'am, stay on the phone with me. Just calm down. What's your name? Heath Smylie. Okay, calm down for me. Give me your name again. Heath Smylie. Heath Smylie? Yes, sir. All right, mister, what's What's your phone number you calling me from? Did she hit you?
Yeah, I got hit in the neck a little bit.
Okay, so did it graze your neck?
Yes, sir.
All right. And what's her name?
Carly Gregg.
Carly Gregg? Does she still have a gun on her?
I took it from her. She ran.
You took it from her and she ran?
Yes, sir. She was screaming something at me. I couldn't understand. I locked the door. She's outside. I don't know what's going on.
Which way did she run off to?
She ran into the backyard and went over a fence.
Ran into the backyard and went over your fence?
Yeah.
What is she wearing?
T-shirt, gray shirt and some jeans.
Gray shirt and jeans? About how tall is she?
5'2".
About 5'2"? What color hair?
Brownish, short hair.
5'2" with
Back door, she opened fire on me and was just screaming.
Okay, just calm down for me. We got everybody in. She what?
She killed her mom.
She killed her mom?
Yeah, that's what I'm screaming about.
Where's the mom?
When I do that, she tried to kill me.
Where's the mom at? Sir. 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 Okay, your address is 215, correct?
214.
214. His address is 214. Okay, sir. Where's your wife?
She's dead on the floor of my stepdaughter's room.
She's on the floor in your stepdaughter's room? What's your wife's name?
Ashley Smylie.
Ashley Smylie? Was there any problem with it, sir? Sir, I need you to speak with me, okay? Can you go outside the house and speak to me?
Okay.
Okay. Now, was there any problems going on with is it your stepdaughter or?
She's my stepdaughter and her mom. I don't know what's going on. The stepdaughter's been in therapy for a little while, trying to work out some problems in the family. And got distracted.
Okay, and you say your wife has been shot?
Open the door, the cops are here.
They're there? Okay, sir, I'm gonna let you speak with them, okay?
So the dispatcher originally thinks this is a woman because he sounded like a woman, but not a woman, and stays on the phone with him, thankfully, till the police get there. Hunter Lewis is the patrol officer who's first on the scene and second on the witness stand. So he knocks on the door. Well, I got the body cam footage. Let me just show you what he does. Here you go. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it's about 25 minutes worth of body cam footage. And the rest is kind of, I'll show you maybe the first 5 minutes of it. Here you go. Yeah.
Yeah, go back inside. Sheriff's office! Sheriff's office! Hey, come on, shuffle. Hey, come on. Hey, where's your wife at, bud? Where's your wife at?
She's dead on the floor in that room.
She where? Sheriff's office! Hello? That's I need medical here. Man, I need you to get. Hey, where's your son wearing? Hey, can you tell me what your son's wearing? Hey, I need you to talk to me. What is your son wearing?
She was in jeans and a grayish t-shirt. She's got short, brownish hair.
So, jeans, a gray t-shirt, short brown hair.
She ran into the backyard. I tried to follow her. She jumped the fence and ran. She shot me in the neck.
But
It's okay.
does she still have the gun?
It's on the kitchen counter. I think there's one live round left in it. I was under. I went in the back door. She tried to shoot me.
Hey, I need some gloves. Hey, he's saying that she ran towards Magnolia Place. Are you sure? He's grazed, but he's too. They went through his shirt.
You got me right there.
Magnolia Place, they gave me subdivision.
She went over the side back towards my vehicle. She might have looked around this way.
Might look back, going back towards the pond right there. Hold on just a second, look. Hey, she does not have the phone. The phone is here at the house. Hey, he's been grazed, but he's too. She's laying in the floor with a towel. She's. That's all that wants is some.
Yeah. So they do give medical attention to Heath. They did not show the part where Hunter Lewis, I love these names, Hunter, Heath. The judge's name is, he's got a cool name too. I forget. Anyway, they all have cool names. I like these names. Do you want to be named Heath or Hunter? And anyway, cool names. I like the name Heath. Anyway, so the part that they don't show you is when, you know, after he opens the door and the guy tells him what happened, he goes in to check on Ashley Smylie and sees that he checks for a pulse. She has no pulse. And so at that point, he goes back out and finishes his conversation with Heath. He radios other officers the description of Carly that Heath gives him. And apparently, I don't know if you hear it in that body cam footage that I just saw you, but they do apprehend her. She's not far away. So, and he is told that the weapon is on the kitchen counter and it still has one round in it. So the next witness on the stand is a 16-year-old, and the judge tells the cameraman, "You're done. There is a law in the state of Mississippi you are now not allowed to videotape or record a juvenile." So we get the court TV thing. Luckily, court TV in the chat is telling us everything that's being said. I'm like, oh, thank God for court TV. But you really had to pay attention because people are so ignorant. You know, the court TV is trying to tell you what's going on and they're chatting at the same time. Like, can you just stop chatting right now so we can see the and they're saying stupid things. Like, this is why I don't like the Law and Crime and court TV chat. First of all, court TV is now members only, the chat. If you're not a member or a court clerk, I need a cool thing. Like some people have alibis and clerks, and I don't have a shtick. Anyway, I could call you my gnomes, my nomies. Hey, so you nomies, you don't have to be a member to be a part of my chat. And my nomies are intelligent. Yes, they don't say stupid things like you see in these chats. Anyway, so I'm reading the chat to see what this 16-year-old said. So he had met Carly about a year before this at a football game. And he knew Carly's mother was a teacher at the school, and he said that they had a very loving relationship. He never saw Carly's mother get mad at her. He said she never did anything wrong. He only saw her get in trouble one time when she cheated on a math test. Apparently, she found the answers to a math test and decided to hand them out to everybody. So he said she's a genius kid. So he was asked, do you recall Carly's mom taking away her cell phone in January of 2024? And he said, no, I didn't recall that. And he said that she had a burner phone. And he was asked, what is a burner phone? Just to make sure that everybody's talking about the same thing. You know, with kids these days, you know. And he said, you know, it's a phone that you buy, you use temporarily when you don't have your own phone. So on March 19th, he comes to school and he sees Carly sitting in the cafeteria that morning, and he sits down next to her and she spills her drink, and he's laughing at her and he makes a joke, and she gets mad at him. So she has a few words to him, and he tells the jury, yeah, you could tell she was high. She was high. You could just tell. But he hadn't seen her do any drugs. So he decides he's going to have a friend of theirs keep her occupied, walk her around the school until he can go tell mom. So he goes and tells mom that, A, she's got a burner phone, and B, she's doing weed. Apparently she had a vape pen. Now, I never heard of doing weed in a vape pen. Is that a thing? I guess. I mean, I didn't know you could put weed in a vape pen. I'm so naive when it comes to drugs. I really am. So he said that Carly and her mother left shortly after that. So it must have not been till that afternoon that he gets to her mother and tells her, because they don't get home till like 4 p.m. So after this, he receives, after they leave, he receives a FaceTime from Carly, and she seemed upset. And he told Carly not to harm herself or others. And I thought, why is he using that language? Harm herself or others. Apparently, she had a history of harming herself, self-harm. Now, I don't know what kind of self-harm, but she told him, oh, it's too late. It's too late. So he sent her mother an email. And in this email, he asked her not to confront Carly that day. Could you wait a few days? Because he didn't want to implicate himself. He knew that if her mother confronted Carly that day, she would know, oh, it was him that told her. And he was trying to hide that fact. But apparently she did confront him. So she was texting him. She continued to text him that day. At 4:51 p.m., she texted, I need help, please. 10 minutes later, he said, I'm riding my bike and I need the address. So she said, come quick, please. So he starts over that way towards her house. He said it was a very long bike ride. And by the time he gets there, there's police cars in her neighborhood, patrol cars. So that was the end of his involvement. He never saw Carly after that. He does still talk to Carly. They are still friends. On cross-examination, he said that he had only seen Carly smoking pot once. And he doesn't know where she got it or who she got it from. Now, I don't know if I believe that, but okay. So he was asked on redirect by the prosecution, in all your conversations that you have with Carly, has she ever expressed any remorse for shooting her mother? And he goes, no, not that I can remember. Not that I can remember. What? Yeah. So that's where we're at with that. I think this will be a quick trial because we got Don Adelson in the works. That's going to be a good one. Yes, I'm a hooker today. Boop, boop, boop. In my spare time. How about in every second of my time putting this daggum blanket together? But I will tell you, I've enjoyed every second of it. It's so close to being done. Every time I have to put it away at night, I'm like, oh, I have to work on it another day because I keep thinking, oh, I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish it. I still have to put a border on the thing. Anyway, hi, Heath. Well, or whatever you guys want to name him. So what do you think? Should you guys be my nomies? It's not very crime-oriented. A criminal nomie? Whatever. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.